describe the situation, Rachel. There is some wasps flying towards your face. Bleh. I just spew fire next to that, is it not?
I'm like a dragon.
Cool. So you're using imitation. Roll me a d6, please.
No
Get a
boy.
1. Get a 1.
I want other
Don't get a
people to be
one.
turned into monsters. Join us, join us. Me and Ulf just spamming all the mutations and nobody else does.
Hey!
Without any issue whatsoever, you see it coming up. You wait to the perfect moment and you just vomit out fire. It is truly disgusting to behold. However, the things in front of you don't behold it for long because they're just covered with this napalm, like just green. What colour would you like your fire to be? Is green good, or do you want it to be like traditional fire?
Purple.
Purple flame. Nonsensical purple flame spews forth from you. Boom, hits all three of the wasps, and they are
Purple
just
flame.
incinerated. Yeah, a purple flame. Of course, Rachel will be a purple flame.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Purple flame.
They all go down. The buzzing
Pardon?
continues. All
All
three
right.
of those they go down. Mark off 1 mutation point, please. You hear
Sure thing, boss.
more buzzing, and it intensifies. What would you like to do?
I'm going to wait until I have a visual.
Okay. This time, the amount of wasps that come out are literally like you can see them actually crawling along the sides and up the top and out, and they're coming towards you. There's maybe 30 of them there.
I'm going to breathe fire until for about 50 minutes. No. When they get close, not too close. 15 feet away.
I will say that effectively what you can see is you can see about maybe 10 feet in front of you, and then it drops.
As soon as I
and
hear
what you
that
see is-
buzzing, I'm going to throw the alcohol in.
Right, so in order for you to throw, you're going to have to be quite close to her.
I was assuming I was right next to her.
In that case,
Yeah,
you
I
just
thought it
as soon as
was.
you throw it in, absolutely fine. So yeah, you smash that.
As
in.
soon as he
hope
throws
that
it in,
that
I'm just
sets
going
a
to breathe the
flame.
fire.
Now,
Yeah.
how long are you just waiting until we see the whites of their eyes, or are you just like ah?
Till I see like a sort of shadowy image.
Shadowy image. Okay, so you want
Yeah.
twirly?
Nah.
Are you
No,
sure?
I'd wait until
no,
they're there.
Wait till the whites of their
Right
eyes.
up at us, like
So,
literally
just to
about
clarify,
to exit.
It's like, so don't have whites.
About
I
to
know.
exit time.
The metaphorical white of their eyes. So all three of you are now standing there, yeah? This is Ulf, Bogart, and Flair are right next to each other in front of this vent, yes?
Yep.
Yeah.
As
Okay,
soon as I
Rachel.
breathe my fire, though, I'm going to try and not singe my face off.
That's absolutely fine. I am thinking of a number, right? I'm not going to tell you what the number is. How many mutation
Okay.
points do you have left?
9.
Okay. Okay, I've got a number in my head. And how many mutation points do you want to use to try and engulf all of these things in flame? So this is a risk to you.
I will use 9. I will
Lee's
use
like,
9.
I'm going to give them this really hard fight, and Rachel's just like, a flamethrower it with all
Well, she does.
mutations.
However, this has intense repercussions for Rachel. Rachel,
It
could
does,
you roll
yes.
me
Oh, I know.
96, please?
I have done the repercussions. I got this.
Well, hold on. Before we do the 96, let's do this properly. Rachel,
Yeah.
you
Okay.
wait till they are crawling up. They are buzzing. This thing is you can't believe so many can be crushed. They don't even fly. They're literally crawling over each other at this point. The noise is horrific. Can each one of you roll me a wits check? Just a straight wits check. You do wits. Say again. No, you guys are far enough away. You can hear the noise, and provided you might see if your friends start screaming in a minute. You might hear some more, but
Right. Okay.
For some reason, my brain's gone farted and where's wits?
you got a pass. That's
yes,
fine.
I
You're
see it.
fine.
Yes, I see it. Don't roll up.
Oh,
Oh,
So,
okay, I passed.
Each one of you's got a success. The fear for a second, the thought to run and just do not be here, because if these things get you, it's going to be horrifying. But at that moment, Flair just burps out unbelievable jets of fate. Like, you have never seen her spew up this much flame. It is ridiculous. It melts through the metal. It starts burning through. She's putting a hole in the ceiling here, and it just hits
You're
everything.
welcome.
They incinerate. Welcome.
How you doing?
Yeah, it washes over everything, and at the last, when it finally stops after a few seconds, you see kind of one horrifically burned wasp kind of like crawling towards you, and its two remaining legs.
I'm going to stab it.
Easily done. Fuck you, wasp. It is well cooked. Smells alright. Actually, you could probably eat it.
Mm.
Uh,
Yeah, I'll go.
Tasty.
I'll just start eating it with a horrifying fucking bug face.
yeah, I mean, you are partially bugged. So like, this is pretty good actually.
You know, wasp larvae are pretty good to eat.
There you go.
Mhm.
What I'll say is that counts as your grub ration for today, because once you bet that one, you find a couple other charred ones. So yeah, they're pretty crunchy. They're nice.
Oh,
Tasty.
right, I'm going to grab all those ones and just start packing them away.
I will say you get two
I will
rations
point
out
out.
of that,
I will
right?
point out. I have the butcher skill.
You're butchering a wasp, mate. It's the size of my hand. It's been horrifically burned. This is a tasty treat. This is not a source of like nourishment. This is like, oh, a crisp.
You did something nice and I pushed it.
Yeah. I
That's
demand
lobster.
more. But yeah, the metal is red hot at this point. You can feel it's hot to touch. However, there is repercussions for such an action, Rachel. First of all, you have no mutation points left. Sure hope there's no more wasps. And second of all,
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that one.
10d6.
Oops.
96, please,
Oh,
because
sorry.
she used one already.
I'm also-
96. Yes.
Oh, right off the
Only
bat.
8 more, please. Actually, no. That's fine. I like how we're doing this like the slowest way. That's a 1, a 3, a 4. I'll try and make it more interesting as she's doing it.
Yeah, because the people watching will be
4.
able to see it.
Yeah, they don't see
4.
nothing. Yeah. So far, 1 fail.
6.
Still just 1
Okay.
fail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 more.
Oh, another one.
2
Another
fails.
one.
2 fails. That's fine.
5.
Another
Oh,
one.
shit.
3 fails.
Oh.
That's it. That's absolutely fine. How many is that now? 1, 2. Is that your 9?
Keep rolling if you want.
6,
Hang on.
7, 8. Actually, that's your 9 now, Rich. You're fine. Okay, so 3 failures. Now, for those who have never joined us before, rolling a 1 means something interesting is going
It's
to happen.
bad. It's
We
bad,
know
guys.
if she knows, she has to 3 opportunities here. If she rolls another 1, she gains a mutation. However, the stress this takes on her body is horrifying. And if she rolls other stuff, different things might happen. So, Rachel, I require you to roll me 3 more d6. Get a 1. Get a
I'm
1.
waiting on
get
her.
a 1.
I'm waiting on her getting wings or something at the end of this, so she's just literally a dragon.
Jesus.
Okay, that's a 6.
That's a 6. That actually has a very
That's a
positive
3.
repercussion. Come on, 1.
And another 3.
Ah, You're,
Phew!
you're so lucky, Rachel. Like, this actually has a positive thing that happens now because you rolled the
Really?
6. Yeah. Because it's actually
I'm
pretty
so
cool.
disappointed. Yeah, it does.
Boo. I wanted it to be horrifying. It's so much funnier when it's horrifying. Right. Rachel. Here's. Oh, actually, there's a couple of things happening here, actually. Sorry.
Hydrate.
First of all,
Hydrate before anything else.
hydrate.
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 Right. So, you rolled a 6 and 2 3s.
Yes, I did.
Here is the good point. Your mutation gets supercharged. You get back the MP you just spent and can immediately, in the same turn, activate the same mutation again against the same target or another. Now the bad one. The
Oh,
mutation consumed twice the amount of MP you intended to spend on without increasing the effect. You
Fucking
can't
hell.
drop below 0 MP. What I will do is I'll split the difference. You can have 4 MP back.
Yeah,
So-
makes
okay.
sense.
Alright, I'm
Be
not
on
gonna
six.
be rotten. It's nice to have some MP back. You did roll a 6, but I'm not giving you the full whack. So as horrifying as it was even more horrifying than I said. It was like literally half the roof is gone now. Like it is just molten slag metal just dripping into it. But there is now a big asshole in this roof.
I
I'll
think
just
I
jump
have
in.
all of them.
What were
Does
you
she
saying?
have all of them?
I think so.
Well, would you like to listen and find out?
Yes, please.
Yeah, you just have a listen. You can hear like a humming, like a buzzing, but much quieter than it was. You can also see now into the building, and luckily because it's daytime, light is just streaming through this giant hole in the roof. So you can see there's lots of racks, there's lots of places for storing fencing and all kinds of useful looking things for building some kind of fortifications.
Did I just
Cement.
burn that stuff to pieces? Did
No,
like
you
I
took out the
destroy
roof.
anything? Okay, okay,
Maybe some stuff in the top shelves, but no, it seems okay.
okay. That's good.
These fencing, this is high certainly. The roof was effectively just regular metal. This stuff is like high grade, but there might be some slight damage.
Right. I'm
Okay.
gonna pop away for a couple of minutes so now. Sorry about that.
No problem.
Right.
Just mute
Goodbye.
yourself.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, looking down, you see the factory floor, the warehouse floor before you. There is, it looks like there's bodies dotted around it. There's lots of areas that are holding the materials you're looking for, and in the far corner you see a large kind of papery structure that does have some errant wasps flying around it, but they don't seem to be approaching you at this time. But that
Okay.
might change.
Can I jump down, or is it too far of a drop?
You could. There's ways of getting down. There's things you could
I'm
land on top
jumping
of.
down with my strong
Yeah,
leg.
I would like to get down without hurting myself.
Absolutely fine. Well, Scott does have his strong legs feet,
Right,
so
so
he
I'll
easily.
actually just lift her and jump down.
Okay,
Put her
your
back
legs
down.
are strong, Scott. That is another human being. That's another mutant being on your back.
I've jammed with people
if-
on my back before.
I'm going to say, give me an agility roll with an extra 2 dice for your feet. For you, Rachel, you're up to nothing. He's carrying you, so you just kind of cling onto his back.
Oh,
and he jumps
mint.
It's on the whole area, so if I
Thank
fail
you.
this. Agility plus 2. Roll.
One
Yeah.
success. That's all we needed.
That's all you need. Only ever need one success unless I see you need more. That's absolutely fine. It is. You feel it in your knees. You know those situations where you maybe misjudged something, like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. But you straighten up, no
Yes.
damage done. Flex your incredibly beautiful legs,
Mhm.
kind of partially.
Everything else
legs.
is weak, but the legs.
So like flexes his calf. You know, it's like it is. It's some sexy legs. But yeah, Flair, you kind of get off of his back. You're now in the
Thank you,
building.
Bogart.
Ulf is
That's
still up
very
on the
kind
roof,
of
kind
you.
of looking down.
It was very kind of you to burn those things mercilessly.
Well, you did help with the alcohol, so very much appreciated.
I don't think the alcohol helped that much, to be honest.
It- I'm pretty sure it did something.
Maybe
I mean, at
one of
first-
the what?
That's
It's
not
get-
nothing. I may have overdone it, however. My throat is a little bit sore.
Perhaps you could pray to the god of Locket.
Nice.
After
Look,
hearing
but-
the roar of all the fire and
I have-
everything and
I
seeing
think-
like
I
stuff
think
going on,
Heard of them?
I'm like, you hear distantly from outside, "Are you dead?"
No, we're okay.
So you're just shouting now, then? Yeah, we're fine. That's fine. Dodger and Grey, we switch back to you for a second. You see the light is so bright. You have seen her spew flame before, and like you're like, oh, we know what she's doing, and like just a bright flash of purple. You're like, oh, okay, and they notice that the loud buzzing goes from very very high to barely audible. So yeah, so Dodger and Grey, you're outside. What would you like to do?
Can I
Is there a-
just find
Oh,
a
sorry.
door to see if I can open a door to let them inside?
Absolutely, yeah. You know where the front door is. It was in the yard with you, so yeah. If you want to walk back to the door, you can.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say, can I
Open
just
it
go
up
to
and
the door?
everything.
You
Oh,
reach
it's
the door at the
got
same time, and you open the door, and lo and behold, you're on either side of the same door.
Hey!
Right.
Let's go look. I
Well, that's
think I
amazing.
have them all.
Logan, what is it? Are you going to go with Grey? What's your plan?
Both Grey.
Okay, cool. Yep. So Dodger's there with his dog. You're just traipsing along behind. What are you? Would you like to survey the room, or what are you trying to do here?
I'll start investigating the room.
Absolutely fine.
I would
s-
like to
go ahead.
look for some. I like to look for anything actually. So
Okay.
go through like each room and see what's there.
Right, I'll do one at a time. That'll be easier as opposed to doing that. Right. So,
Yeah.
first thing you notice is that there is some corpses lying on the floor. You remembered seeing the ghoul sign for scary flying things that kill you outside?
Did I just kill them?
No, these
Okay.
are long dead. These are ghoul
Okay.
corpses. They've got like swollen bits that kind of became desiccated. The parts of your face can see it looks like things died in writhing agony, filled with some kind of
Oh.
venom or poison. They look all fucked up, but they've been dead for a while. They also look like they've been kind of drained of any fluids. So yeah, the wasp might have been kind of like drinking these guys. You find animals. You find some zone dogs. You find a few zone ghouls. You find some bigger creatures that you don't quite recognize. But it looks like things that have managed to get their way in here before the zone ghouls closed the doors and ran away. Is what you're dealing with. Around the room and all the shelving is lots of high grade security stuff. There is barbed wire. There is fence posts. There is all kinds of things. Gray, you find a very useful manual on how to put this stuff together.
Oh.
And it looks like with the tools that you've been finding scattered around the zone, you could set this up. Yeah, you could certainly get this starting. Having a quick inventory of the place, it looks like you could surround the zone with it. The zone's pretty big. The arc with this. But yeah, I mean, there might take a few. There's a lot of this stuff. Like, it's not all going to fit in the trailer. This is going to require multiple trips. But you've cleared the place out.
Like tapping
Um,
on stuff and like lifting
And I
things
didn't
up
have
a
to
little
take
bit
the
and seeing
fence down
what they're
outside.
about.
no, you still can. Scott, as your friends have kind of went off and done that, you start approaching the buzzing. The papery structure's got some wasps in it, and you see as you come towards it, they crawl back inside the kind of structure that they seem to live in.
Could I actually take some of the fencing from the outside to sort of surround the nursery for a bit of extra protection?
We'll come back to that. Of course you can.
Okay.
However, Scott, what do you want to do with the thing? You do notice that the buzzing is much quieter than it was. You have taken out the bulk of these wasps, but it does raise a little bit as
Is
you're.
there a door? Like, is it in a room, or is it got like have they got a free room movement no matter what I do?
They're gonna free actually yeah, they're gonna free roam whatever you do. They basically kind of the large portion of the back wall of the place is kind of been made into like some kind of nest. So these are probably gonna have to deal with this in some way. Well, don't know what you want to do. You might want to leave it there. I don't know, but
I am
you
going to.
have freaked them out.
I am going to quietly walk back and grab my butcher blade and start cutting up all the larger corpses for rations.
The larger corpses of the wasps or larger corpses of the humanoid things that are in there.
And you said there were some Zolan dogs and like bigger.
There is. They've been there for a while. They're fairly like we're talking like maybe weeks, if not more.
It's okay.
So I mean,
I've got raw. I can cook raw out of food.
cool. What I'll say is, if you're going to start doing that, you can. I'll say you only get a couple of rations. I'll say 2 rations because this is like old meat. This is going to be more like jerky.
Okay.
So yeah, as you're doing that, that's fine. So you just find Bogart just digging into corpses and just ripping out the bits that look like edible, snapping spines and emptying the fluid into things to make a wee broth.
I'll look at the humanoids to see if I can like maybe like make a medical report on it. And
yeah, if you want to give me some kind of a medicine check,
well, I've got the
to,
bone saw skill and that's my doctor.
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever that's connected to, just do a bone
saw
roll.
Spire because bone saw is a.
Well, I'll take that, mate. That's fine. It should be attached to that, yeah. What'd you get, mate?
2.
2 successes.
Absolutely fine, mate. Yeah, having a look through them, this it's what you suspected. They've been poisoned by the wasps. They've went into some kind of shock and they've just collapsed and died. This is the same for all the creatures you start poking about at.
Do I feel like I could extract the poison?
From a live wasp, maybe. From what's in there, it's fairly quick acting. So once it happens, it attacks organs, but then it just kind of the length of time they